Empty water bottle, last piece of bread, miles behind me, more ahead. Sun beats down on cracked earth, testing what I think I'm worth. When the storm clouds gather and the path gets rough, that's when you discover if you're strong enough. Against the wild, I stand my ground. Heart keeps beating, that's the only sound. When everything falls apart, I'll find the fire inside my heart. Against the wild, I won't back down. Against the wild, shelter made from broken trees, scratches on my hands and knees. Every step's a choice I made, fighting for my own sake. When the storm clouds gather and the path gets rough, that's when you discover if you're strong enough. Against the wild, I stand my ground. Heart keeps beating, that's the only sound. When everything falls apart, I'll find the fire inside my heart. Against the wild, I won't back down. Against the wild. No one's coming to save me now. Gotta figure this out somehow. Every scar tells a story of my climb to something more. Against the wild, I stand my ground. Heart keeps beating, that's the only sound. When everything falls apart, I'll find the fire inside my heart. Against the wild, I won't back down. Against the wild, against the wild.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Dune Awakening. I did a little bit of mining, only the mining and processing. I did not make anything or nothing like that while you guys weren't here. Like I said, I hate it when streamers do that, because part of the reason you're here is to see me do some of this stuff. Now, I did the mining and the processing because that takes multiple hours of stream time to do. In fact, it can take multiple episodes, as we saw. Let me go ahead and switch on the sound for the video game, and we will continue on. Alright. So, if you remember, what our next goal was to create the thrusters and the storage for this thing. And then we'll continue on with the other mission. So, we should have enough of everything, right? Looks like it. Alright, crafting the thruster. And crafting the storage. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of awesome. There we go. Now you guys are up on screen. this is gonna be fun. Where do these attach? And there's the storage pods. Customize. It matches. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Are those new? No, that's the engine. Where did those thrusters... Oh, they attached back here, huh? I think they attached back there. Oh no, it attached there. That's interesting. Okay. So that's where you went. And why are these, like, white in the back like that? Oh well. Alright, what mission do we want to do? We probably want to do more for the Atreides. Test of prowess, track down Scorda. Lost and found, recover. Employee records, deliver employee records. The parade grounds. Advanced Trooper. Enter the Slavers base. Sweet. Okay, let's do that, because we have a lot of those. Okay, so that's... Let's also continue with the main story. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, really? He's right down there. It's been that close to my base this entire time. Turn calm. Okay. No, I do want to land here because I don't want my ornithopter. It is unsheltered. Shoot, this one can't. I can't put in my gun. Yeah, let's try somewhere else. Nope. That might be a place to land. There are bad guys there, but it might be covered. Ooh, hang on. Oh. Oop. Darn it, I should have put on my other weapon. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Oop! Did it again. Oh, shoot. Stamina too low. Come on. I hate that. I hate that I can't use my mechanical abilities when my stamina is too low. Come on. Need to get back up. Really? Come on. It can get so difficult to get back up there when stuff like that happens. I didn't hit that button. Yeah, this is the one downside I see to that Ornithopter right there.
Eyes on hostile.
Gotcha. You bastard. I can't pick him up. Wait, that guy's wearing, has a shield himself. Where is he? There's the heavy. Nice. Okay. Is this sheltered? It is. Okay, we are good. And I just realized I have no water. That's going to cause problems. Hey, would you look at that? Not that much water, but water all the same. Come on. Come on. Oh, great. I hate you guys. I really do. Damn it.
Incoming. Eyes on hostile.
Really? Damn it, they got me. What the heck? I'm here. Gotcha.
It'll all be over soon.
You're right. What the? Ow. Oh, why? They put me into a winded state. Come on. Annoyances. Just pure annoyances. Where are you coming from? Backpack is full. Backpack is full. Why is my inventory full? What did I grab? That's that heavy. Who is shooting at me? Is there a spawning glitch or something? Cool. Throw your grenades. 10. It's still above me, I think. Yeah, it's still above me. Okay. Yeah, and in case you're wondering why I'm worried about sandstorms, it's because... Um... 13. Wait. Is it in that room? Oh, it's under. I need the bracelet. It's probably somewhere up here. Right? Should be somewhere up here. He's dead, Jim. Further up. It's almost always at the top. So, let's see. There's that. There it is. Green ID band. I can get in the club, yo. I'm feeling part. Okay, what is so... Where did I get a body from? Okay, that's why I'm over income. I picked up the body when I was leaving people, didn't I? Okay. Scan the workshop for clues. Are you telling me I need a scanner?
After the pamphlet, I started asking questions like, who does this serve? And the answer kept coming back, it serves them, the nobility. And nobody burned brighter on that pyre than Phaedra Vi. Old money, old grudges. She wore ruin like perfume. We drank, talked, pretended we weren't just ghosts. One night, I told her my worst secret, the one I can't say here. She didn't flinch. I asked her what that made me. A man, she said. A man with blood on his hands like the rest of us. You just don't wear gloves. Then one morning she showed up with real gloves, silk, elbow length. I knew she was hiding something. I gave her my worst sin like it was a love letter. She smiled, kissed me, then she asked for a confession. Not for her, for the Harkonnens. Said she needed money to buy back her family's heirloom. I laughed and asked if she was serious. Deadly, she said, and took another sip of her drink like it was just another Thursday.
Okay. Discuss your finding with Tors. Cool. So now I go back to the Arakeen. Which my ship is this way. By the way, I can do this. That's not right. Where's the body? Where's the body? Where... Can I not put the... There it is. There we go. And now their ship and their cutscene is going to more accurately represent the one I'm using. Not that that's that big of a deal. It's just kind of fun, you know? Alright. Burn. Yes! Yeah, so I saw some people ask why they don't use the, Okay, let's see. I need... Why in Dune you don't use the body-size shield to distract the worms, right? Like, you can set it out like a thumper and they'll all be attracted to that. And the short answer is the thumper attracts one worm. The other, or the shield, attracts all worms in mile radiuses. And it doesn't just attract them, it puts them into a killing frenzy. Which means you are absolutely going to lose whatever you have, plus the next, like, what? Probably 4 or 5 miles of desert? Which you might be going, oh, 4 or 5 miles. That's about probably, what, a mile is like a kilometer and a half for all of those people who don't use freedom units. So, yeah. So, you'd be losing a good, like, 5 or 6 kilometers. Because if each worm is 1 kilometer long, and you're setting, like, 20 of those things into a feeding frenzy, yeah. You would need to be so far away from that shield generator, it would be worthless because you'd be attracting completely different worms. I still don't know why Dune uses kilometers, because kilometers wasn't that popular in the scientific field when Dune was being written. Unless the guy who wrote Dune wasn't American. See, I don't know who actually wrote Dune. That's actually a good question. Alright, let's talk with Tors. He wants me to... that's the solution. Bull. Tors is at the... over here. Yeah. And then I actually have a side quest up there. So we'll talk to Tors and then we'll see what's going on. So I found a blackmail letter. Hey, Tors.
You've been to the workshop.
Been
Did our
to...
engineer leave anything behind besides regrets?
I've been to Lade's workshop. Killed my way in, that is.
Well, you're still alive, so I assume the greeting committee took it poorly. What did you find?
Yep. Phaedra Vi was blackmailing Olston Lade.
Of course she was. Phaedra always knew how to pull a thread, until the whole man came undone.
Yeah, he convinced something to her, something big. Confessed something to her, something big, and she used it to tighten the screws.
You want answers? Go see Phaedra Vi. You'll find her apartment in the upper central plaza. Watch your step.
I'll get going then. I love that I'm wearing their deserter armor. the Harkonnen one. Like, here's my biggest problem with a lot of these series. The bad guys have the coolest stuff. Have you ever noticed that? Okay, so I also have talked to a guy here. So let's see. Officer Scandal. So I want that. And then I'll do the trooper advancement. At the sweep. Since I need to be up here anyways, I might as well go talk to him and then go talk to other people. Like, see, this is their Scout Ornithopters. I mean, I know these are supposed to be like the old model. I do kind of like that tail, though. That tail is kind of cool. So I'm supposed to talk to this guy here. Hello.
You're the one Stein sent?
You
All right.
in...
Let's get this over with.
Ah, I see they're using that voice actor again. You Ineus? I've got questions. Stein said I'd find answers out here.
You're looking for answers, you're in the wrong desert. But yeah, I'm Ineus.
Yep. I didn't come for philosophy. I just need the truth and maybe a target.
Then why are you talking to me? Well, I've got our regrets and a bad reputation.
Regrets makes a trail. I'll follow it.
We got seen, listened to. Me and Stein, we slipped up. Someone caught it, and they didn't waste time pressing the blade.
Where was the drop?
Charm exchange. You've seen it. Polished stone, shiny guards. All those idiots haggling over merch like it means something.
Everyone knows
Right,
the exchange.
well, there's a tapestry on the back wall. Big thing. Gold thread, black backing. That ancient Chome seal. Half a coin, half a lie. Suits them.
What about
Behind
it?
Low to the right. Wall seam hides a recess. Push in, you'll hear a click. That's the drop. Messages will pass there. Orders, confessions. I don't know. Maybe you'll see something there we overlooked.
Alright. Oh yeah, the guy I'm supposed to talk to get the Ornithopter skin is here too. Although I think I still need, what, one more level?
Always good to see a familiar face.
Show me what you have for sale. Yeah. Atreides buggy variant. I should check and see what that looks like. I already got that. I got that. I'm actually really happy with that purchase. Ooh, an Assault Ornithopter variant. That's at 5. Atreides Scout Armor Set. Atreides Ground Vehicle Swatch. Basic Lights, Stronghold, I got that. That's why my money is so low. They have a... Okay. Cool. Now, too bad doing these missions doesn't raise my house standing, because I'm technically helping out their people. Jeez. Look at that. Somebody had some fun. Okay, how far away are you? You're 90. This one is like 130. Alright, are you sure you want to travel? By the decree of the... You are allowed to use your scanner here. Am I supposed to be carrying a scanner with me? Hmm. Like, it keeps telling me to scan stuff, and I don't have a scanner on me. I can go get a scanner. I can get a really good one. But, I don't have a scanner. Okay. Oh, she ran. Okay, let's see. Examine. Bottle of spirits. Near empty bottle, something is scribbled on the label. A carafe for the Grand Dame. Knock on my door if you prefer to enjoy it in company. Your favorite neighbor. Ooh, that's interesting. That's the lady, the Atreides lady that's on the, that was in the bar. Or they at least used the same model. Pick up. Okay, black market trade receipt. Alright. Examine. Award. Trophy delivered to Phaedra Vi as a show of gratitude for remarkable philanthropic efforts towards the rebuilding of Arakeen. Huh.
They think it's a tribute. A grand revival. I'm hosting it after all. Who better? The same fools who couldn't spell Januzzian if I bled it onto parchment. Dressing up the corpse of old Carthage in borrowed silks like that makes it breathe again. But that night, it wasn't a party. It was the last time the world bent around me. I ruled it for a single night, and nothing that came after ever mattered. Now they wear the masks. They mouth the toasts. They pretend they remember.
Oh.
It's not nostalgia. It's taxidermy. Still, if the ghosts are coming, I'll be waiting at the door.
Interesting. Empty frame. There is no painting in this frame. It looks like it was removed recently. Okay. Hi, Coco. Who's your good girl? Space jellyfish. Bull and a matador. Okay, I think I already... Yeah. So she was in charge of old Carthage. Or at least like a higher up person there. Why am I not seeing? Or did I already pick something up that I wasn't supposed to put two and two together yet? Book. But yeah, all the paintings in here are of her. See, that would be cool to have. Something like that so that you can put, like, your armor on, and then swap out, like, your still suit and stuff with a single press. She really likes that matador motif. Apparently spice. Anything up here? I already examined that. It's a trophy. I am supposed to be using a scanner here, aren't I? Bet I need to go and get it. Last time they just let me, like, examine things as I walked up to them, but... Here. She leaves her dishes all over the place. There's gotta be something here, right? Like, obviously, you can probably open that up and find something. I should see if I can't get a scanner. I hate mandatory stuff like that. Like, gun, armor, fine. You probably wouldn't want to go into combat without that stuff. Melee weapon, okay. Good for people who are trying to run up on you while you're trying to shoot people. Okay. Something like a scanner that you're never going to use in most of the game? Come on. Come on. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense to make missions where you are required to use a scanner for quote-unquote investigations, but it's kind of silly at the same time because, like, the scanner is kind of useless even for what it was meant for originally in the game, which was finding, like, the flour, salt, and the spice. Because white glowing sand and purple glowing sand. I mean, I have eyes. Not to mention you get vehicle scanners for all of that. Okay, so according to this, I'll at least finish, or try to finish this side quest. I just heard a donkey. Gotta be below me then. Oh. That's right. Meet in the alley. Bring the package. I'm bringing something. $3.20. This alley. Carefully observe my surroundings. You know, because the guy in, like, heavy armor doesn't stand out at all. Pretend to deliver something to the dead drop in the alley. We're looking for the man in the corner.
Blood, boys. Harkonnen or Atreides. Either way, someone's pissing red in the sand by the end of the cycle. Even odds the Count's already poisoned the Duke's stew or the Baron's wine. You want some action on the Duke? Or maybe you think the Baron's got the upper hand.
I'm not here for a bet. I'm here for info.
What the shit is this? I'm all paid up with the sheriff. You can't roust me. This is bullshit. I'm all paid up.
Ah, but see, I want to talk about the blackmail.
Look, mate, I don't know what they told you, but I run numbers. Fights, raids, sandworm odds, all clean. I'm just a humble oddsman.
I've seen Humble. Humble doesn't wear rings with sigils scratched off, or run 2 ledgers for the same house.
You don't know what you're talking about.
And 2 reels are... Well, you got blackmail reels. 2 officers. Shigawire's been passed up the line already, hasn't it?
You don't know shit. People come to me, they bet, they leave. That's all. You want real answers, try a guild auditor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, he's the common factor. The only name everyone knows. This falls apart without you, doesn't it?
I already told you.
Yeah. And I walk out and tell the 33rd you the leak came from your office.
No, don't do that.
I mean, yeah, I could always just tell the Atreides higher up he's the spy.
You're bluffing.
Try me. We'll see which battalion buries you and which one pisses on the marker.
Okay, I did. I blackmailed them. Stein, Ineos, I had a wire on their meat. Quiet little warehouse in Sector 6. Laced it with a sugar wire lens. Real clean. They cracked easily, gave me scraps. I passed them to my handler. Didn't think they'd fall for it, but they did. Lovers are always sloppy.
Alright, who controls you?
You think I know anything? I passed the reels. I kept my head down, and they tossed me coin like scraps to a dog in the street. I never even saw a handler's face. Just the drop boxes and a name that was probably fake.
Ooh.
10 years of running odds, and I thought I mattered. Thought I was clever. But I'm just noise. A nobody. You think they'll even remember my name? No one bets on the pawn.
Uh-oh. Is he about to commit suicide? Wait. The man clenches his jaw and starts trembling. His lips wet and twitching. Oh, he's a streamer. He's dead even before he touches the ground. Alright, search the body. Compromising materials. Okay. I mean, and the guy wanted to go out on his own terms. Captain Stein, are you down here or are you upstairs again? Like I think that was her, if I recall. Why do you look like a quest giver?
Who are you?
I'm looking to continue my Mentat training.
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. However, I compute your mind is not ready for such rigors.
And you notice just by my beautiful face?
Mentats make mistakes, but not often. This conversation is terminated.
Okay. Interesting.
You're back.
The blackmail trail ends here, and I have the sugar wire to prove it.
Spice, save us. You actually did it. Hand
Yeah.
it over. Carefully. I've had enough ghosts whispering from reels to last a lifetime.
Yep. It's over. Nobody else needs to know.
Copy, destroy, burn the rest. No trail, no questions. We're ghosts again.
Actually, there is one last thing to discuss with you and Orbital Dave.
So you listen to the reels. I suppose I should be angry, but secrets don't stay secret on Arrakis. What's your angle?
The spying dies here, but the two of you, maybe it's time to stop hiding. People might surprise you. I mean... that is honestly the best option. Being honest about it.
They'll roast us alive at the mess. Orbital Dave won't live it down. But maybe that's better than more lies.
So what now?
What now? I'm off to the courtyard. Don't want to keep Orbital Dave waiting.
Guess not. And she's happy. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna deposit the Solari I have. And then I'll go grab my freaking scanner. Hey, I leveled up again. I'm level 111.
Welcome. Would you like... How much Stellaris would you like to deposit?
All that I have. Okay. Let's get to it. Gravel confirmed. Yep. That is not my assault ornithopter. Wait a minute, isn't it usually the ornithopter actually taking off that you get to see? Why was my view obscured? I just realized I did all of that with a body in my trunk, basically. Oh, that's funny. Now tracking Haga Basin. Could you imagine being the people in charge? You open up the guy's trunk for like whatchamacallit, I know the word. I keep wanting to say escort, but that's not right. Customs. And there's just a body in the back. It's like, do we report that? Nope, didn't see it. All trussed up and ready to be turned into, well, water. I mean, to be fair, if you go to Harco, they literally have the people impaled on the spikes on the wall, so eh. I imagine they're not as squeamish as we are. This way. Dun, 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 dun. These two kind of make me think of the Batwing. I know it's kind of weird because they're more like dragonflies, but the way they move when you're on the engine only, it's kind of reminiscent. Excuse me one moment. It didn't heal me. What? Oh well. Okay, let's see. Where is my scanner? None of those are my scanners. None of those are my scanners. There's my scanner. I hope this one works. I don't have another. I should make another. I think I have the materials to make another. You know how video games are sometimes. Because this one in particular says that it only scans for certain things. Look at this. Where is the scanner? Ah, here we go. Handheld resource scanner. Exploration scanner that reveals map information. Okay. I will try to use the other scanner first, though. Because if I can use this, then I don't need that one. Alright. I can do this. Build containers. Nice. And then all I need to do is pull my corpse out of my ornithopter and start the process of juicing somebody. Okay. Oh, wait. I should probably just use the stuff down here. That way I'm not, like, over-encumbering myself. Okay. Nope. Assault Ornithopter. Too bad this didn't work like that. No Valley Corpses, so it has to be in my inventory. Weird. Freeman Deathsteel. And that one. Let's begin this one then. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so I figured out the weight on the body. Which, I mean, was already posted on it. But they are exactly 75 V's or pounds or whatever. I don't actually know what unit of measurement they use. 75 stones, maybe. Okay. So let's see, I imagine rockets and scanner are the only other two things that can go on this. Because each vehicle holds, what, 3? Well, I mean, yeah, about 3 upgrade slots, because you have the nose, which is always a scanner, for some weird reason. Pink. So there's always that. Oh, Erakeen. I'm surprised these aren't, like, set up by, alphabetical. Because it starts out Haga, Harka, and then goes down to Erakeen and stuff like that, and it's like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. I find it funny that it converts the image flying there is a scout ornithopter. The thing landing is an assault ornithopter. And none of them are mine. Desert testing stations. 10,000 years ago will give you such a crick in the neck. The Desert Botanicals testing stations were sealed. Very few records exist of the experiments that were being done within them. Raid posts. As the War of Assassins continues, enterprising souls have set up trading posts in the remote areas behind the shield wall. You feel satiated, and my health is back up to full. For some weird reason. Yeah. The other thing that this does is it does refresh not only this area, but also the, can only use it in here. Confirm. Alright. Really? Drag marks. Something heavy seems to have been moved here recently. Note to the valet. Okay. Discuss your findings with Tors. Those were the two things I were missing right next to each other, and they didn't highlight as I ran past them. But hey, now I know that scanner works. What the?
Oh, did you turn the heater in the bedroom?
Yes. Yeah.
She's so cute. I didn't want to disturb her, but I'll disturb yours.
I did.
No, she has her.
Coco's covering her eyes so that she can sleep.
Yeah.
She's adorable.
Little baby that I like to torment.
Yeah. Well, I feel bad for her because I know she experiences nightmares. There's been several times she's woken up just calling out, like, yep. This takes a long time to load. You'd think it wouldn't, though. Out of all the areas, this is the one that you would think would take the least amount of time to load. Because there's not that much actually here. And light. I still can't use that. Okay. Hello, Monsieur Tors.
Did you see Phaedra?
I went to her place, she wasn't there.
I assume you found a trail to where she's hiding.
She left instructions for her valet. He was tasked with transporting something valuable to the deep desert.
Interesting. Then I hope your Thopter's gassed and waiting, because you're headed into the deep desert.
Right, I'll get going. Oh boy. Now, luckily they expanded the the non-PvP area. I hope this is within it, because... PvPers. Oh yeah, do I have money now? In my pocket? No, I do not. Note to the valet. Alright, time to travel. Okay. Really, the deep desert. Yep. Hey, at least there's a reason now to go to the deep desert. Ah, man, I don't feel like I'm prepared for this at all. Oh well. I do actually need to go to the deep desert because that's where you get your, oh, what is it? It's not plasteel. It's something else. And it's not plastone. What is it called? Did I not go into the deep desert? There we go. Traveling to the deep desert. Actually, what was that previous one? Sea of Sand, reach the deep desert. Yes, because that's where I want to be. Worms, codex content unlocked. Storms. Deep desert journey introduced. Alright. In the deep desert and reshape it. Make sure you get all your valuables out of the deep desert before the storm comes, and only exit the deep desert from the shield wall to the south. I was reading. The deep desert building costs are reduced by 50%. Demolishing buildings refund 100% of the... Ah. Okay. Ooh. Do you see what I see? Wonder if this is the way in. Might not be. Saying that it's on the other side, so we'll check over there. Sector B5. What about B4? C7, that kind of stuff. This should be sheltered. Unsheltered. Damn. Oh well. Wait, up? Up? That doesn't sound right. There we go. Well. Search the ballet. Cryptic note. Okay, what was up with the cryptic note? Old Carthag, blackmail, note to the ballet, cryptic note. Picture me in my glorious days before the downfall of a once great city. I don't want to stay too long in here. Okay. Yes, somebody's here. Come on. Ah, shoot. Jeez. Those. Ah, damn it. Come on, come on. I hate that. I hate when they break my shields with like that. Although it does kind of make sense because I am technically undergeared for this area by like what, 1? Maybe 2? But see, the sad part is, I could have focused her down if there wasn't that swordsman there running around causing problems. Oh, shoot. What the... Where? Who? Somebody spotted me. Come on, you. Ow, what the... No, no, come on! I hate that. I hate that sometimes the auto-targeting screws you over. Because you saw that. I lunged at the one dude, took all of my stamina, and then I had to just try to kill the other guy. Okay. Do you? I don't know if I believe you. Where's that heavy? I need to kill that heavy. There you are. Ah, oh, shoot. Gotcha. You were a pain in my backside. Now there's one left. I know that for a fact. I can hear him speaking. Where are you? Ooh, what's this? Rolled up painting. Rolled up painting depicting 17 masked nobles at a banquet. Oh, cool. Valuable. Several valuable items stamped with the Harkonnens crest. One crate contains a large marble head of a Janus. Let's see. Pick up. Return to tours. Torn page from a manifest. Wait, where is that last guy?
Poor Austin. He thought I wanted justice. He thought I cared. What I wanted was my grandmother's necklace. The Star of Wisova. 6 generations of Vais wore it. Smuggled from Ikaz in a corset lined with blood. Gone when Carthag went up in flame. Austin saw the tears. He thought they meant something, so he gave me his truth like it was a gift. I didn't betray him. Not in the end. I kept his secret and lost the necklace anyway. Even if I'd held it again, it wouldn't bring back the ballroom, or the music, or the dancers. You can't ransom ghosts. And gods be damned. The dead never write thank you notes.
Whee! Yeah, so here you can get a special thing. I don't have a cutter or a buggy for it though. And actually, for the buggy, I'd probably want to help them finish the carrier ornithopter. Man, the deep desert is not that deep. I know they call it the deep desert because it refers to like the fact that it's the big desert and stuff. But yeah. Okay. Right, no shield wall to bump into. That's actually not that bad then. Alright. They want me to go back to Eric. Alright, I'll go back. Let's get this content done. Water deposit. Don't really need water. Could use some fuel, though. But I get gassed up when I hit Arakeen anyway, so... Activate shields in the open desert. Yep. Suspensors are nice. The problem is they use the same field as your shields to get you to float around, so they too attract worms. Which actually means you could probably, like, drop in on a, unsuspecting, like, base out there and activate your shield like you could a, thumper. Hello, mister. What am I? Yep, I'd like to trade. Don't care about that. So there's the Scout Ornithopter. I need to be level 4, which I believe I'm level 3. Yeah, I'm level 3 reputation. Is there another... Nah, okay. So I wonder if I go to Harco, if I could get a... Well, technically I can't, because... that sucks. Because I would love to get myself a, Harco, like, Assault Ornithopter look. Alright. Hello, boss.
Report on the deep desert.
Found the valet, what's left of him, and a vault stocked with high-value cargo. She wasn't traveling light.
Murder's noise. Cargo is signal. What kind of high value?
Found part of a manifest.
Let me see it. Huh. Yes, I recognize some of these names. Tell me what you see.
I believe the vault holds the last riches of Carthag's nobility, taken before the city died.
Interesting. What makes you say that?
I looked at some of the items. It seems they belong to nobility from that time.
I see.
She rambled about a necklace. My guess, she used the stolen goods to bargain for it.
You met with her? Somehow I missed that in your cheerful updates. A necklace, is it? Sounds like a sentiment wrapped around leverage.
Not a conversation. It was a Shigaraya.
Of course.
Real.
A Shigaraya confession. Last refuge of the melodramatic. Easier to confess to a machine than face a reckoning, I suppose. Anything else?
Found a cryptic note on her valet. It looks like some kind of code, maybe to unlock something.
Coincidentally, I have a seat at a banquet with Phaedra Vine, and several others listed on that manifest.
Oh?
I'll gather what I can there. You go back to Phaedra's apartment. That note might be our next key.
I think I know how to decipher the note. I'll get right on it. Yeah, it's the picture of her before she got old. It's not that hard to figure out. Obsessed with what was and what could be. No focus on what is. Yep. Alright. So I believe that... Ooh, it might also be the one in her bedroom, too. It's the space squid. I shall name him George. Unless those are supposed to be fish, then maybe it's just a squid. Okay, so remember her in her prime. Yeah. Oh, Janus Ball. Oh, geez, why can't I remember? Journey codes. Don't care. Oh wait, this is a main quest. This should be here, then. From the Ashes. Decipher the valet's note, unknown, clues and whereabouts. It's the Janus Ball. Do I have that on me? Note to valet. Picture me in my glorious day before the downfall of the great city. Remaining... Darn. The date was... Thermoelectric cooler. Okay. The date. And a marble head of Janus. There's no... to be... a note or something here. Phoenix bird in flames, there's nothing behind it. I already know that. There's got to be... jeez. I'm gonna have to look it up online, because I can't remember... Wait. Oh, maybe the code isn't a date at all. Oh. Footprints heading towards the large bookshelf. So the code opens the bookshelf. That's obvious. gotta be symbols somewhere in her apartment, right? Something heavy got... I already know about that. I know all about this stuff. Deframe. I don't know what this code could be. Because I don't know the language. Okay, this is gonna... Decipher the Valley's notes. Remember me in my prime before the fall of Janus. That's her. Wait a minute. It can't be this easy, right? Okay, yeah. I didn't think it'd be that easy. I tried making it spell Janus. She was obsessed with that. Man, what is the... It's just... Dune Awakening. From the ashes. That is not a... by the fillet that reveals a secret code. Handheld scanner, collect items, travel to the desert. Locate the picture, secret keypad. Old car hack schematics. Or cars that... Oh, okay. And... Oh, those are... Okay. And up and down. Okay, so those are wrong, but I do need... Up. That's almost perfect. There we go. And I believe these are opposite. That's not right either. What are those first symbols? Oh, bottom. Okay. Nope. There we go. I didn't even realize there were symbols on that sync shard. She killed herself.
He's dead. They took him away. I saw him die. What happened? The laser auger went out of phase. The beam splitter vaporized almost instantly. The whole charge vented. Literally cooked alive.
Okay.
I've been trying to say this for weeks. Carthag, you want the truth? I was hired to fix a problem, quietly. A man, high voice, long shadow, wanted something buried. No noise, no survivors. I helped him, mapped fault lines, tuned resonance, knew exactly what would happen. They paid me, gave me a new collar, a title I never earned. Carthag fell. You've seen Ash. But I laid the tracks. When the train came, I looked away. The nightmares aren't fire.
I wonder what she's listening to.
There's silence. That moment before, I could have said no. Now it's inside me. The rot. I drink, I work, I don't sleep. Take this, sell it, burn it. Just remember someone new, even if I don't tomorrow. The Dune men say first silence, then dust, then wings in the dark. I used to think it was poetry. Now, it feels like a countdown.
Oh, this is... Okay, we've heard this. Oh. Okay, interact with her. Examine the upper body. Rich fabrics drape the woman's lifeless form, silks embroidered with fine threads, hinting at wealth beneath the rune. Use the poison snooper. No toxins detected, just expensive fabric, cold perfume, and the stillness of death. Examine the stiletto. I didn't even notice that she stabbed herself. The stiletto's hilt is slender and elegantly simple, crafted from polished steel with gently flared guard. Do I want to remove it? I'll leave it. Use the poison snoopers. Alright. Examine the face. No obvious signs of physical trauma mark the dead woman's face. Examine the mouth. Lips are painted perfect red, no foaming, no residue. Whatever entered her life left no trace of poison on her mouth. Examine the eyes. Bruised tones you remember from Austin's lifeless stare. Examine something else. Conclude examination. Okay, well. I knew I could interact with the mask. Noble mask. Tiny, almost invisible, retractable needle hidden right next to the mouth. Use the poison snooper. Oh. My guess is that's how she poisoned him. With a kiss. Wait, didn't I say that? Wait, he was poisoned with his, book. Yeah, but that's just the Atreides channel going off there. Or not even the Atreides channel. I think that's actually just the Dune Man one. Which is still, I find hilarious, because that they have the soap operas playing over the radio. That is like an old thing that people used to do. I mean, some of our... I could still see us doing that. I wish they would. I mean, it would be better than the talk shows that they run in the Mr. Beast challenges. But yeah. So, she had a poisoned bit in her mask. That is so weird. Do you know what I haven't done? Where's the donkey? Where's the donkey? There it is. I haven't pet the donkey today. Hey, buddy. that's the money exchange I want there. Wait, talk to Digi Ogier? What? What? Huh.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Yes, information.
That's not normally a good I trade in. I'm more hands-on.
Yep. I know you traded goods with Phaedra.
And I've got lots of customers, each with their own sordid affairs. None of my business.
And Phaedra's dead.
That's unfortunate.
It's vital I understand what she was trading.
I shouldn't say. It's not good business. It's not safe.
I have the manifest, top of the list, the Overseer.
Damn, I've got an answer, but you aren't going to like it. Phaedra was part of a little cabal who collectively had a stash of treasure they took out of old Carthag before it blew. Last to live takes the pot.
Oh?
Phaedra was making desperate trades to get the funds to retrieve her ancestral necklace. Well, anything could happen in that nest of covetous snakes. As for that person listed on the manifest, the Overseer, that is Sub-Prefect Tours. He's overseeing that group.
Really? Okay. No, why wouldn't he tell me?
Not the sort of thing you spill over afternoon tea, is it?
I mean, they might be after him, but what if he was behind it?
I suppose you'll be catching up with him then and leaving in a hurry, huh?
Yep, goodbye. Enter the banquet. Follow the trail of assassins. Oh, the banquet is up here? Okay, let's enter the banquet. Yep. I'm allowed to use my scanner. Oh, joy. I wonder if that's the only thing I'm allowed to use. Maybe I should just shoot up the place. Alright.
That's not your door to open, stranger. Push it, and you'll find I'm harder to move than most.
I know it's a private gathering. I need to speak with someone inside.
And by order of the Emperor, I'm telling you to slow your gallop. There's nothing for you inside.
Yep. Are you denying access? I just want to be clear for my report.
Who are you, stranger? By the order of the Emperor is usually enough to run most folks off. But look at you. You got the gait of someone walking on borrowed authority.
Yeah. Time is of the essence. I need a fast word with someone inside.
Fast or slow, I don't think you're gonna get much chatter out of them inside. They're all dead.
All of them?
We've got one survivor. Technically. Old bird's flapping her wings on the way down. But she'll land soon enough.
I have reason to believe Sub-Prefect Tours is among the guests. I need to confirm it.
At a party. Well, there goes the mood.
Yep. Party's over. Let me inside. I might be the only one who knows what to look for.
All right then. Since you're so worked up over it, I could use help matching faces to masks. And seats.
Dude Shaz. That's a name.
Corpses, all the better.
Yep. Found a guest list with notations for the butler. Might help sort who's who.
Good. That saves us a few hours of corpse roulette. A few of these poor fools I already recognize by build or reputation. The rest you and your list can help with.
Alright, how do you know them?
It's my job to know who's whispering in the shadows. This crew kept to themselves. Rich, quiet, and just strange enough to raise my interest.
I mean...
I've had files on half of them since they landed.
Yeah, well, I know what kept to themselves mean. Since they
didn't
landed?
emerge from the usual noble channels. No banquets, no procession. They landed like cargo off a discreet ledger. No registry, no flight logs I could get my hands on. And they kept to the shadows after.
Ah.
When nobles start behaving like spies, I start watching like one.
Yep. What did you uncover?
These little gatherings weren't new. Masquerades are not. Same crowd, same vices. Wine, secrets, and shouting matches dressed up as witty banter. Masks just gave them an excuse to say the quiet parts out loud.
Shouting matches about
They
what?
never shouted about spice or power. It was always the desert. Who knew what? Who had the map? Who owed something? Sounded more like a treasure hunt than a banquet. All I know is they were tight-lipped going out, and even tighter coming back. Anyhow, enough jawing. Let me get a look at that guest list. I'll match it with my data and cut through some guesswork.
Alright, take a look.
Appreciate it. Now I'll play scribe. You go play confessor. The old bird is waiting.
The old bird.
Call her countess if you like. I call her the last shriveled thorn on a dead branch. Sharp tongue, sharper memory. Don't be fooled by the frailty. She can still draw blood with a whisper. The butler saw things. Doesn't rattle easy. You do well to speak with him before the details slip through the cracks.
Yes,
See what
Sheriff.
the butler and the old hawk have to say. After that, come find me. I'll be the one holding this city together.
Alright, later, dude. I love his name. It is so funny. Okay, so wait, am I supposed to open this? No. Okay. 8. Table ain't so round. Poison in the wine, maybe? Anybody else get the feeling of the White Mass Society from Fallout? Oh, it's the butler. Shows up with water. All right.
Do forgive the mess. They died as they lived, loudly and with abysmal table manners.
You are?
Butler to the late lordlings of this doomed affair. My talents include wine pairing, corpse counting, and feigning deference.
Oh, he's under the spice. You can tell in the eyes. Theophilus the butler. What happened here?
It began as a toast, ended as a cautionary tale. You may pick whichever part offends you the least.
I need a little more than that.
It's simple. Wine was poured, conversation flowed. Then, so did the convulsions.
I need to ask you some questions.
You will forgive my impertinence for pointing out there is a noble here who still draws breath. And her breaths are more important than my breaths.
Saw you first.
It would behoove you to speak with her while you can. I shall remain here, utterly loyal and inconsequential.
Fine. Thanks for cooperating. I'll be going. And... oh. I'll examine her later. Are you the noble?
Oh,
yep.
Splendid. An audience. I was beginning to worry I'd die without one.
Sorry to bother you, Countess.
Countess? Did you just address me as Countess?
Yep. The sheriff told me I might speak to you if you're comfortable enough to talk.
Did he now? How sweet. That sun-scalded half-breed always did mean well, even if he has the conversational grace of a bricked-up cellar.
So you're not a countess?
Do I look like some lace-draped provincial with a grain tithe and a hobby kennel? I'm a marchioness, you ignorant little envelope.
Pleased to meet you, then.
Alert the criers. We have discovered a pleb who can take instruction.
And what's your name?
I was Eulalia Hawthorne, marchioness, patroness. And now I'm just the ghost of better parties and worse decisions.
Yep. What's the prefect Taurus here?
Tours? No, thank the stars. Another bureaucrat sniffing around. Precisely the kind of dull company I avoid.
Do you know who did this?
No. But whoever it was deserves a medal for culling the herd of those pretentious fools.
I kind of like her. Any family to notify?
No one worth the effort. Just a pack of maulers fighting over my ruin. They'll whisper sweet poison behind my back, like always.
Okay.
At least death saves me from their petty scheming.
So what happened here?
What happened? Fashion suicide, mainly. Graf Vero died smiling, the fool. Spilled his wine and his wit in equal measure. I do admire a man who keeps his mask on while choking.
How did it start?
With one of those ghastly little speeches nobles make when they think they're clever. Then came the toast. Then came the horror.
And who was the speaker?
Our dear hostess Phaedra. And I do mean dear, given what it cost her.
Wait, I just found her dead.
Dead, did you say? But the toastmaster strutted around with her voice and mask like she owned the place. Typical Phaedra. Can't even die without making herself the center of attention. Bitch.
What was the toast?
This I remember with perfect clarity. She said it with that awful snark of hers, like she's been waiting years to raise the glass. She said, "To ghosts and ash, to the flames we escaped when we should have burned. Every breath since has been stolen, and tonight the debt is due." Hard to forget a toast that theatrical, and not just because it was the last thing I ever drank.
Alright, and what was the speech
I
about?
wasn't really listening. Phaedra has a habit of mistaking volume for substance. And I've spent decades letting that woman drone on about guilt and ghosts. I didn't think this time would be different.
And Graf Vero.
Graf Ansel Vero. A bloated tick in a borrowed title. He died as he lived. Loud, ridiculous, and surrounded by people pretending to like him.
What color was his mask?
Blue. A coward's color. Fitting, really.
I thought yellow
He
was a
always
coward's
did
color.
flee when anything required a spine. Or pats.
Wait, were you and Graf a thing?
A thing? Darling, the Graf was barely a man, let alone a thing. He once tried to kiss my hand and missed. I took it as a sign.
And how are you still alive?
Turns out my precious toxin modulator works. Slows the venom, preserves the drama. I'll die last, bloated with envy and resentment. Just how they'd want me.
Hold on, I'll summon aid.
Oh, do not ruin this for me. I want to die with some shred of mystery, not flanked by bumbling concern. One last kindness, dear. My Mauler. Kill them all. They'll spend my death pawing through jewelry and gossiping in the kitchen if you don't.
It's... Okay, you want me to kill your family.
It's a tradition, you know. The servants die with the mistress. Mostly forgotten now. Like manners and decency. But I rather like it. Please, kill the little wretches. Choke the life out of them before they sell my underthings for drink.
I mean... as you wish. I shall see that your underlings learn the cost of such betrayals.
Swear to it. Empty promises suit you well. but I've heard them all before.
Sure.
I can tell you are lying to humor me, but don't think I won't be watching from beyond the veil. My third sister is Bene Gesserit. She will see to it. They are necromancers, you know.
Yep, you've given the Imperium so much. It's just shh. Start closing her eyes. I'm not dead yet. Keep closing the eyes. You will be soon. Alright. So, this was the one pretending to be... Okay, Worman is sprawled on the ground. A goblet spilled nearby, must have been in her hand when she fell. Examine her mask. Her mask was partially knocked loose when she fell, revealing mushy skin and raw, tortured flesh. Examine her clothes. Still a bauble or two. Really. Flaunting her wealth, wearing a heavy gold necklace with inlaid gems. Too many bracelets. Nope. That's not how I operate. Okay. Interact. Oh, blue mask. Endure an uncomfortable silence draped across his forearm. Examine his mask. He died with his eyes open, sky blue like the color of his mask, adorned with complex shapes and forms. Examine his clothes. As you move his arm to inspect his blood-stained gloves, you see something glinting between his clutched fingers. You pry them open. A pendant earring clasping a vibrant azure teardrop gemstone in delicate golden mounting. Let's go ahead and take it. Because that one seems like it might be important. He must have pulled it off somebody. Okay. Contorted in his chair, holding a little unopened vial, maybe some generic antidote that the poor man did not have the time to consume. You consume the antidote the moment you eat or drink anything at these places. Examine his mask. Hint of beard curls up the edges. The eyes are glazed over. Examine his clothes. Check his pockets. Leave the items where they are. That was interesting. It was like a finger joint wrapped in silk. Alright, the woman sits here with her hands over her laps, bloody palms, her head tilted toward the ceiling as if pleading with an indifferent god. Examine her mask. Blood smeared, claws to tear it free, realizing too late. Oh, okay, I see. The, mask had the poison, not the... How are you toasting with that mask? It doesn't have a mouth hole. Realizing too late the terrible mistake. Dripping onto her collar, torn flesh gapes where the mask shifted, raw skin glistening in the dim light. It's the mask that we used to kill him. Examine the clothes. Elegance, if you go... Okay. Fluid examination. And this guy. Yeah. Examine his mask. Dark shade of blue, entangled patterns, captured in a moment of terror. Examine his clothes. Elegant coat is ill-fitting, a few sizes too short, a pink strain. Okay. So, wet and diffuse, and a wet towel is sitting on his lap. Oh, this is the guy who dribbled, wine. Check his pockets. You find a silver locket, stiff, dark patch of something organic. Next. Finally, you recognize the patch as a sliver of human scalp. Hair still attached, pressed flat and worn as a keepsake of some private cruelty. Leave the item where it is. Conclude. Alright, interact. Examine her mask. Yeah, pretty much. Again, the needle in the mask was the clue from the apartment. Examine her clothes. Dressed in old-fashioned, even for the most conservative among aristocrats, the hems of the sleeves, while ornate, look frayed. afraid. Stingy or broke. Check her pockets. You find, within a single pocket, you find a bloodstained love letter to another noble's spouse and a folded betting slip naming her various mala as wagers. Okay. Conclude. Hey, dude. You're sitting down on the job. Ooh, use the poison sniffer. I like the poison sniffer. It's kind of cute. Poisoned wine. So it was poisoned. What? Eh. Because I can. Alright. Let's see. Oh. It's poison sniffer. Examine. Poisoned wine. Okay, so they poisoned everyone. Like, everyone. Alright, and what about you? A man with dark hair lies against the wall, his hand on his hip, as if he had reflexively looked for the grip of an invisible weapon. Examine his mask. Lacquer surface, an ominous shade of red. Examine his clothes. Black cape sticks out from under his body. A thin gold chain, the only visible sign of wealth. Oh, this might be the guy I'm supposed to be helping. Check his pocket. One of the pockets hold a delicately laced white monogrammed handkerchief with the initials MT. Take the handkerchief. Conclude examination. That would be Tor's. His name was like was M. Tor's. Okay. Well then, it's time to talk to you again, right?
Oh joy, you've returned.
Few questions about the guests.
Just when the silence was beginning to heal.
Yep. Okay. I found this earring. Do you know who wore it?
If it reeks of desperation and mild opium, it likely belonged to the lady in the olive mask. She fancied herself mysterious. Mostly, she was just loud.
Tell me about her.
She was mid-squabble with the one in red. Something about inheritance or infidelity or seating arrangements. Hard to tell with that set. She dropped it in the fray and made no effort to return it.
Okay, I have some questions for you.
Nothing in this vast universe would please me more than to answer your questions.
Alright. The tables were set for 13 guests, but I only count 11 bodies. You know who left?
Pains me to point out the obvious to one of such cunning, but I was too busy performing my duties to note the ingress and egress of each guest.
Well, we
I was
know...
instructed to set the table and pour the wine for that amount of guests, and I did so. I did not, however, perform any sort of head count.
Alright, I'll be going.
Oh joy, you've returned.
I have some questions for you.
Nothing in this vast universe would please me more than to answer your questions.
Okay. Do you know if Sub-Prefect Taurus was here?
I'm afraid I do not know of whom you speak. I certainly was not instructed to care about whom that name belongs to.
Alright. About the guests.
Just when the silence was beginning to heal.
Alright, can you tell me anything about this handkerchief monogrammed with the initials MT?
While I don't know the specific name attached to that handkerchief, I do recall there was more than one name fitting those initials on the guest list. In any case, someone waved the handkerchief in question dramatically about while arguing over whose knowledge of wine vintages was supreme.
Alright, can you tell me anything else about the bearer of the
Nothing
handkerchief?
else comes to mind, save that the handkerchief in question carried a distinct perfume, sweet if cloying.
Okay. Thanks, I'll be going. So I should take some stuff from this first lady. Examine her clothes, steal a bauble or two. Okay, yeah. Examine her mask. Dark blues when she fell. Okay, conclude. I think that's all I can do here. Report back to the dude. Dude.
Let's have it.
I spoke with the Countess.
No blood or teeth marks. Good. Consider yourself formally initiated into the losing end of noble etiquette.
You didn't have to set me up like that.
She talked to you, didn't she? That's more than most get.
No,
See,
thanks
that's
to
where
you.
You got it twisted. That woman's got venom for blood and a title where her heart should be. She talked because you annoyed her. Snapped her right out of that death spiral by reminding her just how much she hates lizard-browed provincials like us. Call it a success. You woke up the part of her brain still capable of sneering. The question is, did you learn anything?
She disliked the guest next to her, Graf Ansel Vero. Said he was a boor who dumped a full goblet of wine.
Well, that's a wrinkle. Did the old bird say what color mask he was wearing?
She said it was blue.
Where I'm from, yellow marks a coward. But nobility tends to mistake fear for wisdom and wear it like gold. So find the wine stain next to a blue mask and you found our graph. We can work backwards from there.
Unfortunately, the butler cleaned the spill, and rather thoroughly at that.
Of course he did. Might want to run that scanner of yours. Find out where the wine hit the floor. Then we'll have our starting point. Bold choice bringing a discount snooper to a high-born massacre. Still, point it at the mess. Might surprise us both.
Will do.
Sort out where the graph ended up. Then we'll talk.
Yep, I'll get on it. Great. I think I know who it is. It mentioned a moist towelette on this man. Rotund man. Yep. So, I'm supposed to... Okay, and he said use the scanner. Build wine. Alright. Like I said, I think this is the dude. Examine his clothes. Wet towelette sitting on his lap. Pink stain leaks or streaks his right sleeve. Wet and diffuse in a wet towelette. Okay, examine his mask. And identify. Full goblet of wine. So it has to be this guy. How am I supposed to check his pockets? Damn it. This guy's also blue mask, circular pattern, examine his clothes, suitable wealth, display of layers among layers, fabric, conclude. And this guy is also wearing a mask. It's like there's a wine spill next to him too, right? Examine his clothes. I got that. Go ahead, take that. Examine his mask. Conclude examination. How am I supposed to identify this guy? So yeah, it has to be this one. So... left side of back table?
Let's have it.
Think I know which dead noble is correct.
Let's hear it.
Dark blue mask on the left side of the table, close to some flowers. Dark blue mask on the right side of the room, between an empty chair and the purple mask. Dark blue mask on the left side of the table, close to some flowers. No, dark blue mask on the right side of the room between an empty chair and a purple mask.
First prize to the junior investigator. That fits the evidence.
What's first prize?
A can of pressed slig. It's good on toast.
What's second prize?
5 cans of pressed slig. The man chose his agent well. Always does, though. Got an eye for talent, that one.
Cool.
Well, meanwhile, I came up with 2 names of my own.
That leaves 8 to identify.
8 masked assholes dead on the floor. Drank their guilt, now they'll sin no more.
What's next?
Speak to Theophilus about Agade Yamari. That's what the note says. I suggest you find out what our buttoned-up friend knows before he forgets.
Who?
Our resident astronomia-trained butler, Theophilus. You know, I heard a funny story about that school. Makes the best of the best servants, they say. But I heard in their final year, the students are paired off in twos and taught to observe each other obsessively. One of them graduates, the other disappears. It's never explained which is which.
Brutal. I'll go talk to the butler. Okay, and that was about Yagami something or other.
Oh joy, you've returned.
Okay, there's a note on the guest. A placement change for Agare Yamari. Why is that?
She was prone to a serious allergic reaction to a species of plant in our flower arrangement. She wished to sit as far away from it as possible. Common reaction to that particular flower. The wealthy chose aesthetic over practicality or safety. It's a wonder we can keep any of them alive.
Alright, do you recall the color of her mask?
Alas, nothing pains me more than being unable to do your job for you.
That's not,
but
it's
I
a tattoo.
Do not recall.
It's ugly.
I merely changed her seating arrangement prior to the gathering.
Alright, do you happen to have that seating plan?
I regret to say that the seating arrangement was the casualty of a wine spilling incident by someone already deep in their cups.
I'll go investigate those flowers then. Okay, so you were next to the flowers, according to... What flowers? I see no flowers. What the hell?
Far away.
But she wanted to be seated far away from them. Because she had an allergic reaction. So this is not her. This is probably her.
Looking for a flower?
Oh, looking for a dead person.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
I pray my body doesn't look stupid.
Okay, so let's...
I sound like I did.
So interact. When she died, leaving her loose hair unkept. Check her pockets. Within, you find a bloodstained love letter. Use the items where they are. Conclude. Yeah, because if he's close to some flowers... I don't see the flowers. Oh, there's the flowers. What's this? Use Poison Snooper. They poisoned every single bottle. They wanted to make sure these people were dead. Crate of wine. Unopened bottles of wine. So she wanted to be as far away from the flowers as possible. So it's either the dead woman on the ground or this woman here. Because near as I can tell, those are the flowers. Not the same.
I'm sorry, baby. I rubbed your face when I was trying to pet your head.
Right side. So she needed to be far away from the flowers. I love you too. I think I identified Agade Yamari.
Then let's have it.
Olive mask near the bronze frieze. Dark blue mask on the right side of the room. Olive mask.
No, that's not right. Think again.
So it's saying that she's on the right side of right side of the room. So how do you determine right or left in this room? Because according to this, so right and left have to be this way. Dead on. So this is her. But I thought they said he was next to some flowers.
Let's have it. Then let's have it.
Dark blue mask on the right side of the room.
No. We just established that was the graph. Are you...
But she was moved. Wait, what? So these are the flowers, right? And they said that he's next to the flowers, too. Okay, so what's her mask color? Examine her mask. Red? Examine the clothes, elegance of garment, complete examination. There's only one. Okay.
Then let's have it.
I don't think she was here.
No, that's not right. Think again.
Okay, it's giving me... Examine her mask. Terracotta mask. Next. Examine her clothes. Brooch. Examine her clothes. Wearing several heavy gold necklaces with inlaid gems and a brooch and too many bracelets. So, really... She was moved. There's 3 to 4 women here. Examine her mask. She has the purple mask. Examine her clothes. Exit. And then there's this woman who I just finished examining. Okay, so she has to be on the right side, right? Okay. Dying noble. Goodbye. Exactly.
Oh joy, you've returned. Ah, just when the silence was beginning to heal.
Okay, there's some spilled wine on the floor back there. Do you know anything about it?
The man in the sapphire mask believed he could hold court and chalice at the same time. He could not. I cleaned it.
Okay.
One more servant to fix what breeding fails to teach. He dropped his wine while gesturing about bloodlines as if his own hadn't already curdled. I cleaned it up.
Fair enough.
The wine came out. The stupidity did not.
Thank you for cooperating. Damn it. So it's not her. By the Braun Frisk or whatever it's called. Not her. It's not her. What the hell? Did I miss somebody? Like, what's going on here? Oh, wait. There's another woman here. And I can't interact with her to find out who she is. Except she had to move away from the flowers. She wanted to be completely away from the flowers. Let's see. If this gives me another option.
Let's have it. Then let's have it. No, that's not right. Think again.
Okay, hang on.
Let's have it.
I have some
Spit
questions.
it out.
Okay, I have no more questions. Damn it. I already asked him about the earring. He said that it fell off somebody during a fight. But he didn't know who it belongs to. What am I missing? So that's that. So this guy had a woman's earring. But this is a dude. I'm looking for a woman. She has to be far away from the plant. So it has to be her, right? Check her pockets. Using her malas as rages. Examine her mask. It's purple. Examine her clothes. Dress old-fashioned, stingy, or broke. How am I supposed to identify her if the only real identification is she didn't like the flower, so she moved to be as far away, which makes it her. Lady in the purple mask. Hang on. Because obviously I'm missing something. Okay, so let's see. We'll need a Met scanner for this. Okay. Alright. Important. Before you... Okay. I did look at the guest sitting at on the other table at the far end. Okay, scan the room and then interact with the flower shown above. With the flower shown above? Scan the room and interact with the flower. What flower? That flower. That's what... Okay, examine the flower, examine the guest. Sitting at the table at the far end. You mean the woman I already said? The far end of the table. Examine something else. Examine the flowers. Smell the flowers. Leave. Include the examination. The woman in the purple mask.
Let's have it. Then let's have it.
Purple mask on the right side of the table next to an empty chair.
I'd say it's more of a Zaffrey violet. But that seems to align with my conclusions. Good work.
What's next?
I figured out one more.
And then there were 6.
That snooper thing of yours chirped like it knows something?
It did. I found poison traces in the wine.
Well done, friend. While you were nosing around, I confirmed that the caskets themselves were not poisoned. Meaning?
The wine must have been poisoned here.
That's exactly correct. Someone doctored the vino after it was delivered. Always nice when the killer's polite enough to attend their own massacre.
So what now?
Turns out the wine was arranged by a man named Ambrose Lucifera. Fancy name for a glorified errand boy.
I know that guy. Ambrose again?
I had him dragged in. Now's the time to go poke holes in his story.
I'll get on it. Ambrose!
Please do me the courtesy of telling me why I am being detained. What's the charge? Supplying wine to a banquet? A decadent Arakeen banquet?
It would seem that you are involved in yet another set of murders.
Oh, balderdash. This is becoming intolerable. You've turned a juicy murder plot into something tedious. How could I possibly be involved with... Who did you say was murdered?
Several notables were poisoned at this very banquet where you delivered the wine.
Well, now, see here. I merely arranged for the wine to be delivered. Everyone knows I have a knack for finding the best. These sealed bottles were poisoned.
Well, no, to be precise, the glasses were
Oh,
poisoned.
well, there you have it. I took no involvement in their glassware, merely in arranging for the reception of a very fine vintage. I trust this absolves me.
Perhaps. What can you tell me about the wine?
A rare vintage from the planet of Grenbel, home of the exquisite Maros deer. A libation so fine, even the most domineering Chussock snob would weep.
Do you have any alibis to confirm your whereabouts during the banquet?
Why, yes. Any of the staff of the Seleucid Bull, as well as a few of the regulars, can attest to my presence. My debauching is quite conspicuous.
Very well, that all seems reasonable enough.
Goody. With that unpleasantness out of the way, is there anything I can do to aid you in your remedial sleuthery?
Do you know anything about Theophilus?
He's what some call a town fremen. Impeccable service, a full purple-gloved member of the Imperial Footmen's Guild. Still, he harbors a certain intensity behind his eyes when watching the nobles. Those of my status often ignore the help in their complexities. I do not make this mistake.
Do you know anything about the stash of old Carthage valuables?
Well, I'm afraid I missed that slice of gossip, though it sounds delicious. Knowing nothing else, it leads me to one conclusion. If such a hoard exists, someone in old Carthage had prior warning to give them the time to gather such treasures and safely evacuate them.
Yep.
An intriguing notion.
I could use your help in identifying some dead nobles.
And now we are back to a morbidly fun game. Proceed.
Do you know anyone who uses a circular symbol pattern?
Could you be more specific on the colors of the pattern?
I want to say blue and white.
Oh, they didn't kill poor Bartleby, did they? Let's just say that he wasn't burdened with the complications of a sharp mind. His bloodline is a bit too pure, if you catch my meaning. Demeanor of a slack-jawed groundling, but a sweet man.
No Bartleby on my list. Very well, I don't think I have any more questions.
Before you go, I did pass on a note to one of the guests. You'd have to ask Theophilus about the recipient.
A note?
Roella Ramsby. She inquired about a particular vintage of wine, feigning expertise, but that woman wouldn't know Amontillado from sherry.
Very well. Goodbye, Ambrose. Okay. It's the girl on the floor, isn't it?
Oh, joy. You've returned.
I have some questions about Roella Ramsby.
That name does not mean anything to me, but I will endeavor to answer as best I can.
I understand you passed a note to Roella Ramsby on behalf of Ambrose.
On behalf of whom?
Ambrose Lucifera, a tall man, goatee, colorful clothes, and demeanor.
Ah, yes, the drunken peacock.
I mean, I completely agree.
The man dresses like a walking dessert tray and talks like he's auditioning for a play no one asked for. What would you call him?
You captured his essence perfectly. Did you deliver a load for this intoxicated poultry?
Now that you mention it, I did. The recipient was a woman wearing a terracotta-colored mask.
But there are two masks matching the description.
Correct. Afraid so.
I'll go investigate their bodies then. So... Okay. Scan. So this is one of them, and I think... Search for the note. You cannot find the note on her body. Look closer at her hands. Oh, I know where that note is, or where that is. Conclude. That, I believe, is in this guy's pocket. The one lady. Yeah, this guy. Why can't I interact? There we go. Okay, check his pockets. Find a shriveled finger joint wrapped in silk like a charm and a small vial of blood. Okay, conclude examination. Alright, search for the note. No note can be found on the bot. Okay, yeah. So... These two women... He stole the note from her after cutting off her finger. That is so weird. Okay. Somebody here had notes. I already searched for hers. Okay. Identify Royal Ransby among the dead bodies. So we already know who she is. And like I said, I tried to say that beforehand. Examine her mask. Okay. Conclude. Alright. Is there anything else I can ask you?
Oh joy, you've returned.
I've checked the bodies wearing the terracotta-colored masks.
Congratulations.
One guest had a missing finger. Do you know who that was?
Forgive me, but I wasn't conducting a limb census between courses.
Is there really nothing you can tell me about the person you delivered the note to?
She did linger rather tenderly on the frieze near the dining table. But then touching things that don't belong to them is a long-standing pastime of the wealthy. I can say that I did not much care for that behavior. I had polished that brass for hours.
Your annoyance is understandable.
Now I shall have to spend hours more wiping away the fingerprints. After the cadavers are removed, of course.
Well, it's helpful. I'll investigate. Right, because fingerprints. So I think that's this one? Oh, nope, it's this. Okay. Missing finger. One finger is missing. Yep. Alright. So it's you! You are our lucky, guest.
Let's have it.
I've talked to Ambrose.
Very good. Was he still crying?
No, and it doesn't seem like he had anything to do with it. He did give me something useful, though.
Don't keep me in suspense now.
He passed on a note to Roella. I've talked to the butler.
Good instinct. Keep pulling at threads. We'll get somewhere ugly soon enough.
I believe I've identified her.
Let's hear what you've turned up.
Terracotta mask lying on the floor near the entrance.
Yes, that fits. Another off the list.
Did you cross any off?
Let's see here. If Roella Ramsby was there, that means the other terracotta has to be...
Don't leave me in suspense. We're down to 2, right?
2 masked assholes dead on the floor. Guess the toast hit harder than they bargained for.
Oh, tell me.
Calm yourself. We'll get there soon enough.
All right.
One of the remaining 2 guests is Lady Bianca Baghetti, a puffed-up hanger-on from a disgraced minor house.
Yep. Hanger, dead, check, and?
That means the last dead asshole is Sub-Prefect Tors.
So he really is dead.
No, I mean Tors is here. Good afternoon, Sub-Prefect.
Oh, goodbye. Hello. But he is wearing the uniform of the guy in the red mask.
There you are. Report.
Sub-Prefect.
Don't look so slack-jawed. Who else were you expecting?
Your name was on the guest list.
I was delayed. A pity. Perhaps I might have averted this unpleasantness.
Or you might be dead as well.
A grisly thought. One I've already entertained.
You didn't tell me I was investigating your people.
They are no more my people than you are. I watch them as Fenring commands, though their antics hardly inspire admiration.
But your name was on the cargo
What
manifest. A list of spoils taken before the destruction of Carthage.
Carthage. There it is. Motive. The killer is eliminating the survivors of old Carthage one by one.
Why?
Revenge. Concealment. Or the quiet removal of a dangerous truth that could unpick alliances from here to Kaitane.
Like who destroyed it?
Indeed. And if you've a name for the hand that signed that order, now would be the time to share it.
No, but I know who carried it out.
There it is. Motive, opportunity, and means. Our assassin isn't merely killing. They're closing the book on Carthage.
And you're next.
Yes. And how do you suggest I handle this? What have you learned of their methods?
The killer is a ghost, in and out without a trace. No one sees a thing.
And having failed here, where is our ghost's next haunt?
Your office.
Then I must go. To catch a killer.
And I'm coming
Don't
with.
be a fool. One sight of you and our ghost, as you call it, will vanish. Better you leave them to me.
I mean, yeah, this is rash. And any good chess player would plan their moves.
Yes, well, I never much cared for Cheops.
But, oop. What happened there? I do have to go to bed soon, though, guys. Because it's almost 1 a.m. where I am, and I have work in the morning. So, I will probably leave this game here. Just because it is, like I said, time for me to go to sleep. I'll let it load up first, and probably return to my base. But hey, we got our Ornithopter up and running like it should be, which is always fun. Hi, Coco. Did you just wake up? Yeah? He's a good girl. I love you too. My little kitty cat just woke up. He's adorable. She was a good girl. Alright. Follow tours. Are you having fun licking my fingers? You silly little girl. Okay, so I believe I need to go down. Yeah. Follow tours. You know, for claiming to have an office, it's really just right out here in the open, isn't it?
There's nothing here. The killer saw us coming. Now the trail is cold, and we're going to have to report our failure to Count Fenring. You've been an adequate assistant.
I'll put it all in my report. You can leave now and report back to whoever it is you report to.
I report to you. It's a shapeshifter.
Stop! In spite of everything, the Master still wants you alive. To fulfill your mission. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. I still recognize you. Even with this face. Even with this flesh. You move like you always did. Smile like you always did. Don't follow me. I have a mission of my own.
And if you get in my way, I'll put you down.
Face dancer.
We can always grow you again, after all.
That is a cool name for a villain. Oh, does that mean that I get a return to Alara Twick? Okay. Well, time to head back to base. We'll do that real quick, and then I'll throw on the ending music and all that. But yeah, does that mean that I got something cool? Because I seem to always get something kind of cool from these missions. Alright. Okay. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Confirm. Next in line to join. Hey, it almost looks like me. Alright. So we'll go to the Haga Basin. This way I can see where I'm going. I'll land my craft. Oh, by the way, chat. Go ahead and I want to name this particular ornithopter. So if you guys have something that you think would be kind of cool to name it, feel free to drop it in chat after. And I will pick my favorite out of whatever's suggested. I mean, there's about 6 to 9 of you right now. So it's either that or I'm gonna look up something kind of cool, like, I don't know, maybe... I don't want to call it something like the Sand Viper. At least not in English. Maybe something cool in, like, Mandoa or Klingon or stuff like that. Yeah, I don't give a care. And there's the base, guys. Alrighty, chat. Well, like I said, I'll return to base. You know, I'll probably play this game again tomorrow. If you guys throw some suggestions into the chat afterwards, I'll go through it and see what's good. yeah, so we just get this up and running real quick. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye.
It's 8 p.m. The Wi-Fi's crawling. One more click and then I'll scream. Status bars just keep on stalling, taunting me upon my screen. Tried rebooting, tried refreshing, but the lag is never gone. Spinning wheels, my hope is crashing. Why is this connection wrong? Every meme arrives half finished, every call goes still. My patience is diminished, my devices have a will. It's buffering, buffering, barely even loading now. I start a new chat war. It's buffering, buffering, why can't pages open now? Why must they take so long? Sent a text, still transmitting. Sent an email, stuck in draft. Zoom is glitching, screens keep splitting. Background freezes make me laugh. All my games are glitchy terrors. Every quest is doomed to fail. Rage quit posting, laughing errors. Doom scrolling through the snail mail. See the loading wheel is spinning, hours slipping by. Will this dream be just beginning? Tech support won't reply. It's buffering, buffering, echoes in an endless loop. I break my mouse in two. It's buffering, buffering, I just want the fucking truth. Why's my Wi-Fi always gone? Tell me why the router's blinking. Tell me where my bandwidth hides. All my patience quickly shrinking as my hope for speed just died. Family streaming, 2 devices, dogs on FaceTime with the cat. Call the hotline, pay their prices, stuck below the loading stat. It's buffering, buffering, barely even loading now. I start a new chat. Oh, it's buffering, buffering, why can't pages open now? Why must they take so long? Network feed